Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful selective. Now, I wasn't going to do a video today, but then I was guided to pull out my Romance Lenormand deck. And as soon as I split it, I didn't even shuffle this deck. My guy said, split the deck, split the deck. And luck, good luck, newness, all things amazing coming in. I split it again, and then we got Locket. And then I split it one last time, Dog, Loyalty. So put these three cards together and you get the perfect picture of what is coming in. In terms of romance, your luck is changing. Newness, somebody loyal, somebody who's going to be, I'm not going to say they're going to stick to you like glue, but they're going to walk with you. That, you know, this is going to be someone who's loyal, a loyal companion. This person coming in, they may come in as a friend first and foremost, and they will prove their loyalty to you through a friendship. But a friendship, a foundation of friendship is often the very, very, very best foundation for long-lasting love. Because if you can be friends first, then you've got that beautiful base to build upon. And I really, really, really love this energy. Now, I want to look in to this person. And as soon as I say that, the gentleman card comes out. Now, this person, looking at them, they're very earthly coloured. They're very grounded. The browns, the greens. The green to me speaks of emotional maturity. It's that they have a really good flow of emotions. It's like you, they've been through the mill, but they've healed and they're ready. Notice how the jacket is open, but there is this green, I'm not going to call it an armour over the heart chakra, but this is just like, yeah, look, I have a healed heart. I'm ready and open. This person, they're going to have good manners. They're well spoken. They're educated. This is the kind of guy who's going to open the car door for you to sit down. They're going to pull the chair out when you go into a restaurant so you can be seated. And, you know, old-fashioned values, but I've also got here the bear. They're going to be really, really protective of you. Now, I feel in the past you've been in a connection with someone who's been very, oh, I'm going to protect you. You're everything that I want. You're everything that matters. And then they've let you down. Well, this person, look, they're grounded. They're stable, emotionally mature first and foremost. They are going to protect you. They're not going to let you down. This person will be that person who stands before you and takes a hit and says, whoa, 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 you don't get to speak to them like that. This person is gallant. They've got old school values, but that doesn't mean that they're staid and boring. It just means they're a bloody good egg. And isn't that what you deserve? 100% you deserve it. Now, let's see. Yeah, see, this person, when I talk about grounding, stability, they have a good grounding. Now, I have picked up on this energy previously, and I've said for just one of you in this selective, somebody somewhere is going to bump into someone who has an awful lot of history, a landed gentry, a manor house. And again, I'm seeing stables, I'm seeing horses, I'm seeing gun dogs. And, you know, there's a farm. This is like old money. But they're not flash because they are old money. They don't need to be flash. They probably, you know, although they're very well presented, their clothing isn't all expensive labels and, ooh, look at me, because they don't need to be flash Harry. This person's demeanour, the way they behave, the way they act, it speaks volumes. And when I said they were well educated, they're well brought up, this goes back to this. They have a really, really firm grounding. Now, if they personally don't live in this huge, big manor house, it's what they have come from. In their family background, there is this very landed, gentrified upbringing. It could be parents, it could be grandparents, it could be great-great-grandparents, but somewhere in their past is this. Now together, look, this is beautiful, and I've got the stalk on the bottom. So for some of you, not all of you, we all know what the stalk delivers, but this is renewal, this is rebirth, this is you opening up to this level of companionship with, and coming at it from a place of life's wisdom, life's learning. It's like you've both been through the mill and the crow is cawing, just to clarify this message. 4 as well on this beautiful house, it's a number of union. And then you've got that, see, look, do you see how this all comes together? I do feel this is coming in very quickly. Within 8 months, because we have the number 17 here, and 17 breaks down to an 8. And I have been saying for weeks how significant number 8 is. 8 is a number of affinity. What goes around comes around. It's a eternal loop. This is past life energy. This is past life energy being rebirthed in this life to bring about this opportunity once more. Because this person is coming in, see, shoulder to shoulder, to walk with you, to take up the mantle where you have been let down. But I feel also in the same respect, there's a reciprocity and energetic exchange here where they also have been let down, and you are their stability, their support also. It's a real beautiful energetic flow. They are coming in quickly, unexpectedly. This could be someone you've had a very, very distant connection with in this lifetime. A really fleeting moment, and you've just thought, oh God, yeah, I remember meeting you a long, long time ago. And you could be clearing out some old possessions, or even at your childhood home, clearing through some old photographs and stuff. And you go, wow, I remember that person. They were bloody lovely. I remember having a real crush on them. How embarrassing. And then completely out of the blue, it transpires that actually is this person who's coming in. And I'm being told Robinson Crusoe. So their surname may be Robinson. They may live on a boat. They may have a boat. I mean, if we're talking about gentrified people here, we're probably talking about yachts. We could be talking about a super yacht in a very beautiful part of the world. They have connections, but I'm feeling very much here there is a connection to the sea or the water. It doesn't have to be sea. It could be river. It could be canals. It could be lakes. They could be from the Lake District. That could be where their family hail from, or Scotland even. Somewhere there's lots of lochs, lakes. They could be a laird, or their father, their grandfather could have been a laird. But there is a very strong water connection here, and I am seeing boats. But this person has been on water, whether they've done, I'm hearing charitable. It's like they've travelled in a charitable sense by water to help other people. And they are now at the crossroads of their life, because I feel like they've been single for a while, and they're like, well, where do I go next? And then they're like, do you know what? Just take a chance. Ride forwards, this way or that way. Well, I've been this way, and actually, do you know what? It led me nowhere. So what have I got to lose by going that away? Well, you've got nothing to lose. You've got absolutely everything to gain. That's what they are being told energetically. Just like you, they are in a time of absolutely trusting their intuition, their inner guidance. And the locket comes back up. Luck comes back up. This is divinely destined. This is written in the Akashic records. And the fact this energy is coming back through just clarifies it. And it makes it so much more impactful and grounded in reality. The communication is coming in very quickly, very unexpectedly. And this is absolutely going to be the romance of a lifetime. This person is going to teach you all about old school romance. All those things you thought you would experience in previous connections that constituted love. No. No, no, no. This is real love. And it's not loud, it's not brash, it's not showy. It's about presence, not presents. This person doesn't need to buy your affection with money. They won't buy your affection at all, but they will be present in your life. And it is that presence that is absolutely priceless. There's so much coming in, and the protection card comes through again, because this is so, so, so divinely protected. Loyalty coming through again. And the garden. This is union. This is divine union. And this is going to develop into a long-standing commitment very, very quickly. This person just sees you as their lady, their one. I think there has been a lord and lady connection in a past life that will be relived in this life. But I'm going to end on this card because it's rather frisky. There's going to be an awful lot of passion, an awful lot of chemistry. But again, it's not showy, it's private, it's kept between you two. This person isn't going to go and talk to their friends. They're not going to go and talk to their relatives about your union and what goes on in your relationship. Anything that you tell this person, it's zipped. This person isn't going to gossip. There are going to be two people in this relationship. That's you and them. I think previously you've been in situations where an entire village has been brought in, and that's why things have failed, because, you know, you can't have lots and lots of people involved in what is basically a private union between two people, because that's when things go sour. And yeah, look, see, cutting off the cords of the past in order that you can have this beautiful, beautiful bloom. And with that card, I am actually seeing roses. I am smelling roses. This person, they're not just emotionally intelligent, they have romance. There are roses that are significant around them. Specifically, I'm seeing beautiful, heavily scented white roses. I'm seeing an archway with tea roses growing around it. Their home is really, really beautiful. But in terms of the roses as well, if you think how many petals unfold, there's so many layers to this incoming union. And it is going to bloom, and it's going to be beautiful, and it's going to smell. It's just, everything about it is divine. So there, I'll leave it there. Have a truly blessed day, one and all. And as always, sending you all huge, big, mahusive Lunar Winters Tarot love.